Hey, what's up soldiers? My name is GregFPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire. Out of the 3 trailers that we got for Zombies in Black Ops 4 from the reveal, there's a lot to unpack, but today I wanted to unpack on 2 of the trailers that we actually received, and we're going to be talking about 9 and also the Voyage of Despair, but more specifically a new character, which is a female character called Scarlett Rhodes. Now we know that her name is Scarlet because Jason Blundell actually said all the characters' names.
Scarlett, Bruno, Diego, and Shaw, our new cast. We know them and we can't wait for you to get to know them too.
Which is really interesting. We also know that her last name is Rhodes from some of the dialogue that the characters had in the Voyage of Despair trailer. Here is a small segment of the trailer.
Now, obviously, your father made some enemies during his travels.
That's a pretty big understatement.
If I may interject, I think you were about to ask if Miss Rhodes expected us to encounter any opposition.
It's possible. Likely, even.
So now that we got that out of the way, I just want to analyze exactly what the conversation was going on when they're on the Voyage of Despair trailer. It says, now obviously your father made some enemies during his travels. That's a pretty big understatement. If I may interject, I think you were about to ask if Miss Scarlet expected us to encounter any opposition. So to me, right off the bat, this means that Scarlet, her father, is definitely an important catalyst, I would say, in this storyline. Whether he was the one that got her into this line of work, or whether he was actually one of the people that did like the summoning from what we saw on 9, where the characters get sent back to a different area. Maybe he was the one that kind of showed her and taught her how to do this sort of thing, and also taught her the importance that this evil society it needs to be removed from the earth because it's causing more zombies. They need to secure the artifacts that we see in the 9 trailer, as well as the Voyage of Despair trailer. And we also noticed that there are a few different things going on within the actual thing. We have that artifact, but also there's 2 different things that go into it. The one on 9 is like a beetle, and the one on the Voyage of Despair is some sort of like sword thing that she has around her neck. So there's a lot of stuff playing into this, but let's talk about her father a little bit more deeper. So the father made some enemies during his travels. So we know that he traveled, and we don't know how he traveled. He could have used the exact same thing that they used on the 9 trailer to go back in time to a different area. Now, I asked Jason, or Jason basically said that this was not Rome, but that doesn't mean necessarily that it's Romans or not Romans, because the Romans traveled and controlled pretty much all of Europe back in the day. Now, we don't know the exact time period, which is the biggest thing that is annoying me about this, because if we knew anything about the time period, it'd be a lot easier. Now, I did a ton of research for about 2 hours just searching things and trying to find people with gold masks, and all that came back honestly was what we already were speculating before we even got the reveal about the king of Jerusalem. So I couldn't really find any information about that itself, but we do know that the father made travels and he made enemies. So chances are he was trying to do what this new crew is doing and kind of evacuate the evil forces, and he just wanted to like have control of the artifact and keep it safe from the hands of the enemies and all that sort of thing. Now, the thing that really is interesting about this whole trailer is the guy, because he has like a red light on his forehead, and that seems really, really interesting to me, because we actually see in the like leaked picture that we got this same exact guy as a mask, and then behind it was some sort of like zombie looking figure. So what I'm thinking is that these enemies were part of this secret society in the 9 trailer, and what they're doing is they are transferring and using the same sort of powers that the crew did to get into the 9 map inside of the cage to fight the zombies, and they're transferring and going from that time period forward to obtain the exact same artifact. Now they're trying to control those, and we don't really know exactly what it's for, besides the fact that they did use it in the 9 trailer as a form of entertainment. But we saw all these people wearing masks, and masks is something that I believe actually protects them from the like black smoke that creates the zombies. And also, if you're inside the orb, that is not going to affect you at all, because we see Scarlet push the guy out of the orb and he instantly turns into a zombie from the gas. So I don't really know what I was trying to say per se in this video, but it's more of like a assumption and more of a like observation that I made. Her father is going to play a pivotal role in this storyline, and we're going to learn more about him as we get more info about Scarlet Rhodes. So it's really interesting, guys. I think it's cool, and I feel like I don't really know if her father is still alive or dead, but I feel like he definitely played a huge role in how the character Miss Rhodes is going to be, or Scarlet Rhodes. Now, we also saw that she created a device that opens things, and the father might be one of those people that's really nifty with creating inventions and things like that, which kind of reminds me of Marie from World War II Zombies, but that's totally like not even important right now. I don't know. If you guys have anything about this that you think could add on to this theory that I'm thinking of right now, definitely let me know, guys. This is super interesting to me, and I'm just trying to find like small things that a lot of people didn't pick up on, because everyone can make, you know, the same videos just about things that are normal when it comes to zombies or weapons and things like that. It's not as interesting to me as the storyline that we can actually start to develop and strategize from what we actually were given as far as info and where we're going to be going in Black Ops 4. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.